but we want to talk about the flu right now because it is at epic levels in the state, and doctors say a strain of influenza that is going around the season is causing even more people to be hospitalized this year. So joining us this morning, Dr. Elizabeth Meade with Swedish Medical Center. Let's talk about who is at most risk with the flu.
Yeah, so we think of a few different categories. So the very young, kids under 2, older people older than 65, anybody who has a chronic illness or a suppressed immune system, and then pregnant women are particularly at risk as well.
When do you know when it's time to go to the doctor? You know, you hear like, oh, over-the-counter medicine, it's not going to do anything, just bear through it. But at some point, you need to get help, right?
So I think anybody in those categories who has suspected influenza, so young kids under 2, over 65, immunocompromised, chronic disease, pregnant women, or if within 2 weeks of delivery, if you think you have influenza, you really should be seen by a doctor. So one of the other things we're seeing in the state right now, though, is that ERs are so crowded, hospitals are full, wait times are incredibly long, and influenza can really be spread by close contact with other people that have the flu. So we're really telling people, unless you're severely ill, the ER is probably not the best place for you to be seen. If you can get in with your regular doctor, even in urgent care, if you just think that maybe I have the flu and I want to be tested, that's probably a better option for you.
Okay, and we know flu season started in November. We're now mid-January. Is it too late to get the flu shot?
It is not too late to get the flu shot. So this is really still the best way to protect yourself. We don't have data on effectiveness yet this year, but the strain that we're mostly seeing in Washington is one of the strains that's covered in the flu vaccine this year. So I would say it's not too late. It takes about 2 weeks to become effective, so people should know that. But if you haven't gotten it, get it now, because I think it's only going to get worse before it gets better.
Sure. Where's the best, maybe the cheapest way that people can go get vaccinated?
So your primary care doctor is probably the best place to get vaccinated, but lots of pharmacies like Walgreens and CVS and Bartell's will offer flu vaccines. So I would just call around and find out the most convenient place. I would say wherever you can get it the quickest is the good place to start.
Okay, and we've had a lot of people sick here at our station, and so we're like just putting hand sanitizer and Clorox wipes over everything. I mean, is that the best way? How can you protect yourself, say, when you're at work or school?
Yeah, so I always say number 1 is get your flu shot. Number 2, make sure that you wash your hands, cover your mouth when you cough. Try not to be around sick people. So if you know you're sick, don't go to work, please, if you can help it, because you're just going to make it worse for other people. And then I would also say anybody in those high-risk categories that we talked about, make sure that people who are coming in close contact with them have been vaccinated and aren't sick currently.
Okay, Dr. Meade, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Stay healthy.
Yeah, we appreciate it. All right, take that great advice.